Today, I'm in Oakland, California to take a train out of here because I love Amtrak, but it's got some issues.
I grew up taking the train into Penn Station and walking upstairs to watch the Knicks or the Rangers. But anytime I make a video about trains, people from Europe mock me and American trains.
So today I am attempting to take a day trip on Amtrak, and in order to call it a true day trip, I have to do all of these things. I truly could not have planned this more poorly. I could miss my train. Playing it a little looser than I had intended to at this point in the trip, but I've got good news. My train is delayed. Good news because it was a little tighter than I thought it was going to be. I just have two rules, and I admit they are made up. Number one, no cars, no taxis, no Ubers, and nothing except for trains and public transit. And number two, I can't check off more than one thing at the same place. My destination, be patient, I'll tell you when we get there. But before we do that, the first thing on my list is exploring this train. All right, check this out. It's essentially a private train experience. Got this air vent and reading lights. Got this tray table, power outlets, that'll come in handy. There's even curtains in case it gets too sunny. I have miles of legroom. That's Oakland over there. Traveling in a group, Amtrak's got you covered. Want some separation between you and your friends? Here you go. Which brings me to the sponsor of today's video, myself. But Amtrak, I'm available. There's hand sanitizer in every car to remind you of the pandemic, and let's go check out the bathroom. On the way, I noticed this map, which shows everywhere this train goes. So no spoilers, but my destination is one of these places. I'm gonna assume you've seen a restroom before, but this one is ADA accessible. Like storage. And that one looks familiar. But let's go back upstairs and on a journey all the way to the front of the train. Up here, we'll find one of the highlights of any Amtrak train, the cafe car. Coffee. I need coffee. How you doing? Can I have a coffee? And that's it. That's the entire train. 3 cars, one with a cafe. And how about this? A local train serving local coffee. After spending some time at these adorable semicircular booths, I'm gonna head back to my seat, take a look out the window, and try to figure out how I'm going to do all of this. There are some great reasons to take the train, and one is the views. This is me wondering where I am and why I live in Oakland. This is me realizing I have 3 fewer hours at my destination than I expected, and that I'm gonna have to scramble. And this is what you'd see if you were here on this train with me. While exploring, we passed through Emeryville, which may sound familiar. That's where Pixar is. It's also where big YouTubers start the well-worn trip from California to Chicago. I might do it someday, but today I'm on a different train, and I'm not a big YouTuber. But you can help change that by hitting subscribe. We also passed through Berkeley, Richmond, Martinez, and Davis before arriving here. Good news, this is our stop. Welcome to Sacramento. It is hot here. If I had just driven here, I would have been here around the time I left the station in Oakland. It cost me $58 for this round trip ticket, which is absolutely more than it would have cost in gas to drive. Anyway, here's the list of things I need to do to declare it possible to take a day trip by Amtrak. Explore the train. We did that one. That one's done. See one of the top ranked attractions on TripAdvisor. See one of the top ranked attractions on Atlas Obscura. Eat, visit a park, get a drink, get a souvenir for myself, get postcards to send to my family to commemorate this day trip. And last but definitely not least, get on the last train back to Oakland, which leaves here at 5 p.m. Though I'm probably not gonna do it in that order. All right, I'm looking at Atlas Obscura and it looks like number 1 is nowhere near here. However, number 2 is just a couple blocks that way. So let's go check it out. Pants and a corduroy hat was maybe not the best idea. It's like 90 degrees outside right now. And it's only noon. All right, cool. Go in that way. So years ago, this was the level of Sacramento. They raised the entire city up to where it is today. Check Atlas Obscura off the list. Railroad Museum might be coming back here. Next on my list is go to a park, and this is a park. Maybe this is gonna be easier than I thought. Though I will say it is already way too hot here, and it's 4 degrees hotter now than it was when I got here just a few minutes ago. So let's go on to the next one. I need a postcard, and they probably got them. Hi, how are you? Good. Do you have postcards? Yeah. No? This place has got to have them. Even better. Great news, got a souvenir, and this will really tie the kitchen together if I do say so myself. Still looking for postcards. I've stopped in a couple other places and haven't seen any yet, but there are so many gift shops down here. I think I'm close. This looks promising. Hi, do you guys sell postcards? The lower level of that bridge over there is what Amtrak came across a few hours ago this morning, and in a couple hours I'll be right back on it. Good news, I got the postcards. Bad news, it's holding steady at 92 degrees Fahrenheit out here, and I am sweating my face off. That also took me about an hour longer than I was planning for, and I am starving. So let's go get some food. All right, here's the deal. I really wanted to go to this place called Vic's to get ice cream, but that is just too far away. There's a bus that will get me there, but if I go down there, I am almost guaranteed to miss my train. It looks like there is an entire Chinese mall right over there, and I love Chinese food, so let's go check it out. Somehow I lost my voice. I'm gonna blame the weather. It is so hot here. My phone says it's now 95 degrees outside. That happened fast. High temperature today is quite a bit higher, but I'm doing all right. Sacramento is nicer than I expected. Is this it? This just looks like a Macy's. Chinatown Mall is in fact a Macy's. They do not have any Chinese food there, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out. At least it was air conditioned. All right, getting a little desperate here. A 3-star Chipotle? I don't know about that. There's a bunch of stuff right there. No. Not a single person in any one of these places. Oh, here we go. I just saw what may be the best slice of pepperoni pizza I've ever seen in my life, so I am gonna try to go get one of those. Hopefully, this is my last trip through this thing. Yeah, it's all right. Oh no. Too soon, Sacramento. All right, here's the situation. I got about an hour and a half left before my train leaves, and I've got 3 things left to do. One is get a drink. I mean, I've already had pizza and sugar, why not just add alcohol? It's all the food groups. Another one is visit a top-rated TripAdvisor attraction, and the #1 rated attraction is right there. And of course, last but not least, is get on my train. I think the right order to do this in is get a drink now. Now, there are a ton of cool looking bars around here. There's one right over there that has pinball machines in it. There's a bunch of Irish bars, but I went by a place earlier that claims to have more beers on tap than anywhere else in the world. Tourist trap? Sure. Am I gonna go there? Maybe it's good I didn't drive. I really did think I was done with this tunnel, but turns out I've got at least one more trip after this.
Welcome to the Yard House, and it looks like they might actually have more beers on tap than anywhere else in the world. This is where things went off the rails. Turns out the Giants were playing a day game, and it was tied going into the bottom of the 9th. Feeling a bit over-optimistic, I ordered a second beer. And that's when my boy Patty Barrels came to the plate. With the Giants' only 2 RBIs in this game, he was clearly hungry for more.
Bailey, left center field. Is anybody there? They're not. And this game is over.
I'm not really sure what I was thinking, but the entire reason I came here is my last stop. The game ended at 4:20 and my train leaves at 5. That means I've got 40 minutes to get to my next location, visit that location, and get on my train.
101 degrees Fahrenheit. This is my last trip through this tunnel. Now 102, I am still sweating. I've got 2 more places to go, and one of them is right behind me. This is the top-rated attraction in Sacramento, the California State Railroad Museum. No way, they turned this thing on?
This is a mail car, and Dennis was nice enough to show me how it works.
And then you go like this, and he would catch that bag in the middle here. And then as they went past, because they don't have enough for all of the cities they serve, so as you went by going west or east, you would turn it over and get another set of words. And it ran until 1977.
My only regret this day was not spending more time in the museum, but I don't have time to worry about that right now. I've got a train to catch.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I can go home without this hat, but that presents a problem.
All right, here's the deal. I can get this hat, or I can fail the challenge. If I get this hat here, this does not count as a TripAdvisor location, and I have not been to any other TripAdvisor location.
Yeah, actually that's not true. I didn't know it at the time, but Old Town Sacramento was #2 on TripAdvisor, and I had already been there.
I can get this hat and fail the challenge, or I can not get this hat and not have the hat.
I don't know if any of what I just said makes sense even according to the rules I made up myself, but what I do know is I'm late.
What am I gonna do? That was cool, but I'm not sure I adequately explained how dire this situation is. I left myself just enough time to get back to the train, and then I saw the hat. My train leaves in about 8 minutes. It is supposedly on time, and I am 9 minutes away from the station. I think I gotta run. What, 9 minutes? That's it right there. Wait, what? This is not good. I'm over here, but I want to be over there. Can I go this way? No. Oh no, not again. I mean, I'm at the station. I just don't know how to get inside. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's my train. I think I just about made it. We got this. Still there. All right. do we got? Capital 3 West and 3. Let's go. Drop the microphone. Going great. No, come on, open sesame. What's going on here? Did I miss it?
Can you do a day trip by Amtrak? Why don't you be the judge? Want to see me on a different train? Then you might like these videos. Hit subscribe and I'll see you next time.